Hey everybody, Chris Kratzer here. Hope you're having a great day. Listen, I've got a question for you. And what I want to ask you is, when is enough enough? I mean, here again in the news, once again, another school shooting. Another freaking school shooting. Are you kidding me? When is enough going to be enough? I've got a specific question for you, conservative, evangelical, Trump-loving Christian, who's all about this Second Amendment right, supposedly, that gives you the freedom to bear arms, really? To be able to have assault rifles and semi-automatic weapons. Let me ask you something. When is freaking enough? Do you not realize we have a serious gun problem? Yes, it's a gun problem. But you know what? It's even more than that. It's a real heart problem, because guess what? Apparently, you and people like you don't care enough about children's lives at the expense of political and religious gain. How many children have to die at the altar of the NRA until you wake up and realize, hey, you know what? We have a gun problem. More kids in America are killed by guns now than have soldiers died in overseas battles since 9/11, 2001. Are you kidding me? When is enough going to be enough? Give us a number. Tell us, when is it going to happen? When are you going to care more about the lives of children than your religious ideology and the furthering of your right-wing, white, male, heterosexual, privileged, conservative, Christian political lives? When? When is that going to happen? Tell us. What's it going to take? When is enough enough? Let me ask you another question. Every freaking day, President Trump does more and more to act like a pubescent, immature clown. Okay? And I hear a lot from you conservative Christians say, well, he's doing a lot of good things. And you know, God uses terrible people to do terrific things. Let me tell you something. Go back and read the scriptures, for crying out loud, because you're going to find, yes, does God use people who have broken past, who have done bad things? Does he use them? Yes. However, every freaking time, from David all the way to Paul, God uses them once they have had a broken, repentive spirit. And let me tell you something. You can deny everything you want about Trump, but there's one thing for clear. He has never had a broken, repentive spirit before God and apologized. No, listen, he parades this crap around. Brags about grandma and women's pussies, mocks special needs kids. Let me tell you something. It should have been done right there. The election should have been gone right there for every conservative evangelical once it happened. But no. You know what your addiction is? Your addiction is to power. You don't care about sin. You don't care about people's lives. You don't care about the morality of America. Oh my gosh. Do you know that the highest rate of divorce out of all the religions in the United States, you know the highest one that has the highest rate of divorce? It's you. Conservative evangelical Christians, 50% divorce rates, and you want to talk to me about moral purity and obligation? Give me a freaking break. Let me ask you something. When is enough going to be enough from this president? How many more lies? How many more sexual problems? How much more sin? And you say, well, you know, his performance is what matters. Are you kidding me? When in the kingdom of God is it all about performance? No, it's always about character first. Always. But evidently, that's all going to get a pass from you. You know why? Because you're only interested in one thing. You know what that is? It's power and privilege. And you now have a person in the office of presidency who you believe is going to give you the ticket to nationalizing and further imperializing your faith. Let me tell you something. That is nothing less than pure evil. And I'm just wondering, when is enough going to be enough for you? Huh? Just tell us. And here's one more thing. And this is for you again, conservative evangelical Christian, with all due love and respect. Let me ask you something. When is enough going to be enough of your faith system? Let me just ask you something. How much better has your life truly gotten through evangelical conservatism? Huh? How much better has your sin life gotten? Huh? How much sin have you overcome? How many strongholds have you truly overcome in your life because of your conservative evangelical faith system? Let me ask you something. When is enough going to be enough? Listen, you know deep down inside that all your little prayer studies, all your little accountability partners, all this worship stuff, all this tithing, all this serving in church, all these little repenting and pushing into Jesus and pressing into him and casting out demons, you know deep down inside none of that is working. In fact, it's making it worse. You know it deep down inside because if you're honest, if you're a person of integrity and open up the true nature of your life, you realize that none of that stuff is working. In fact, it's just gotten you better at faking it. When is enough going to be enough? Huh? How many more kids have to die? How much more are you going to take of the idolatry, of the adultery, of the totally lying and bullying of this president? Are you going to, listen, when is enough going to be enough? And let me tell you something, when is enough going to be enough of your faith? You know what? When is enough going to be enough that you realize, you know what, this stuff is not working. In fact, it's not working. It's killing me from the inside out. And not only that, it's affecting my family and it's ultimately affecting this nation. Do you realize that the real reason why there's such moral and spiritual decline in America, it's not because we've got a sin problem in America. It's because we have a conservative evangelical problem in America. And that's the truth. Grace is brave. Be brave. See ya.